Hello and welcome along to Northern Farms. There's still half a field of carrots to lift from field 5, but with rain on the way and no money to hire a worker, can we get the job finished? Let's get farming. So I'm looking to start wrapping things up here on Northern Farms. We've really only got maybe 4 episodes, including this one. And you can see the rain is already setting in. Now, we have had problems with boxers and rain and harvesting before, but I think we might be all right. Let's unfold our harvester, and then we need to add a box onto it. Somebody did suggest I loaded up my trailer and freed up all the boxes, or the money that we've got in boxes already on here, and we could do that. I was considering getting a large trailer, but if we're looking to wrap things up in the not too distant future, then I want to try and save as much money as possible. What I really want to do is get as close to paying off the loan on this farm as we can, or possibly buying as much of the equipment that we've got leased on this farm as we can. Let me know in the comments which you'd like to see me do to complete this series, whether you'd like to see me buy all of the equipment that we've still got outstanding, or whether you think that we should pay the loan off. I would be really interested. I'm not sure at this point we're going to be able to pay all of the loan off, but I'm fairly sure we can get at least half of it to 3/4 of it gone. So yeah, definitely let me know which route you'd like me to go to end up on this series. I'm going to start off today by sorting out the fiddly bits either side of the tree. We've got 2 sections either side of it that we can just clear out and get done. So I'm going to run down here like this, get a bit sorted either side of it, and then we'll go up and down the actual bits around the tree. We are filling our boxes quite quickly today though, which is good. That means we've got a nice amount of carrots on here. What I am worried about, of course, is all the driving off that we've got to do at the moment to get these unloaded. I need to keep them out of the way, and as we've discovered before, if we're not careful adding a new box, it gets stuck in the mud and then we can't actually continue. So let's unload that box like so, load up a new one, and yeah, we're not sinking too much into the mud yet. We've got a way to go before that, but it won't be too long before I'll try to start getting a little bit stuck, and we might actually have to go and get the Massey out, which is already repaired and ready to get going again to complete this job if we need that little bit of extra power while the rain is falling. For now though, the Vulture seems to be handling things absolutely fine, and we'll continue on with it until it's not. Already this is beginning to sink in quite a bit, and I'm concerned about actually getting a box on here. We don't want this getting stuck. It will really hamper our ability to get all of this done, and as a result we need to be a little bit careful. Harvesting again in, and yep, grabbing 2 rows. That should be good. We're slowly whittling it away either side of this tree, and working fairly well at it. And already we've got 4 boxes off this field. We'll have a 5th before too long, and that is just great news. The more we can make off the carrots this year, the better off we're going to be. And yeah, I can't even notice that the harvester is being lifted anymore, so it's really getting bogged down at this point. We're getting really bogged down now. You can see the back of this is actually, if I lift it, it has problems. Oh no, it's more than that. We are properly bogged down now. That is not good. Trying to lift it out, trying to move, but that has properly got stuck. And that's what I really feared was going to happen. Don't know what part of it's actually got stuck, but that is... yeah, that's really bogged down. And there's nothing I can do either way to get that moving, except possibly we might be able to get the Massey on it and see if that'll pull it out. Now our fully repaired Massey raring to go. We'll see if this can pull the Vulture out of the mud. Last year we had this problem, but the other way round. The Massey got stuck, and in fact it was because a box actually got stuck in the mud. Yeah, the Massey got stuck, and the Vulture was unable to pull it out. This is the other way around. So the Massey is a much more powerful tractor and should be able to do this. And we might be able to use both these tractors for doing this harvest, or at least getting into this row. Let's go get the chain. The thing that annoys me about this towing chain is how difficult it is to pick up. And you basically have to walk backwards with it to prevent yourself dropping it. It's a pity it's not a little bit lighter and a little bit easier to maneuver as a result. Right. So, how do we connect this up? Let's have a look. Towing chain. Attach towing chain to vehicle. There we go. Right, and then we need to back this up as well. Now, do we attach the... oh, no. Where is the other end of this? There it is. Right. Open settings menu. Patch by hand, show help. Okay. No. We want to... I think we need to detach the chain, actually. Attach showing chain from vehicle and turn this round. I think the towing chain needs to be on here. No. Towing chain needs to be attached there, and then we attach the other end as normal. So that there, and then we grab this end here. That should attach to our tractor. Ah, if I can see it in the carrots. Right, there we go. Towing chain can attach. The better way to do it is probably to attach the chain first. Okay, turn on towed vehicle. Brilliant. So towed vehicle steering mode is auto, and we are going to try and drive forward. And yeah, look at that. We can pull it out fairly easily. Oh, wow, look at it. Look at it slide. That is crazy. But it is out, and what I'm going to do is just pull it off to the side of the field, and we'll see if we can't get the tractor working again. Oh, turn it off. So B turned off. Oh, and X. Oh, set steering mode as well. So set that off. There we go. And detach it, and we can leave the chain on the tractor here. I think that is the way to approach that in future, is to make sure that we put the chain on the towing tractor going forwards. Right, and then turn this on, drop it down, and don't stop. Let's just get these carrots up. This is going to be the hardest part of this. We're having to get fiddly around the tree. We're deep in the mud, and we can't stop the tractor. It is absolutely mind-blowing how difficult this is. Thankfully, we know we can pull ourselves out of the mud, so that there is not a problem in and of itself. It is the whole thing of not really being able to stop. And I'm going to have to drop this box here. So let's drop that off. Pull forwards. And get the new box on. Yeah. Lift the whole thing up. And away we go. Get ourselves back around to the crop. Down and in. Oh, I'm going to have to reverse. This is not good. This might get me stuck. No, we're good. We're good. We're in. And I'm hoping that we got the stuff at the end of the rope, which we did. Wow, that actually worked. I've got stuck again at the bottom end of the field while trying to switch to a new box. So back with the Massey. And we want to keep things running. We've got the chain on the back. So with any luck, we can just back this up and get it hooked on. Yeah, I'd like to have carried the chain about, but that's not how it works. So we'll have to drag it behind. Get it reversed up. Probably going to be driving over it now, which won't work great. Right, and can I pull the chain out from under there? Can I connect it up to here? Will it allow me to connect the chain up? Yes. So, no, it won't. So we need to pull forward so that I can actually pull the chain out from underneath the tractor where it's got itself very stuck. And then once we're out from under there, it should give me the option to connect it. There we go. Tractor is doing good. So we'll turn it on and we will pull it out. This works so well, although that skidding tractor is weird. Right, let's see if, whoa. Okay, let's just pull forward. Yeah, that is still stuck. So I'm gonna have to pull it right to the edge of the field and out onto solid ground. And then the other tractor stops sliding around, which is very useful. And stop it about there. Good. Oh, we need to turn it off. Right, and then detach it. And we can get back to doing the job. That is mad. That is definitely the right way around for us to have this set up, though. I'm just hoping that we can avoid getting stuck too much, because right now it's slowing us down to have to pull this tractor all the way up the field and back, and just to get it back into the crop and get it harvesting. Finally, the rain is stopping, and that means without too much time needing to pass, we should end up with a nice dry field and no more getting stuck, which is fantastic. We are, though, now full again, and we've got to be, as always, careful to unload this. Oh, if I sit there too long, I get stuck in the mud, and that is just the reality of it at the moment. So this is why I'm having to try and do a drive-by drop-off. So drop the actual thing. Yeah, lift it up again. Give ourselves a new box. Not stopping for too long, or that happens and we get stuck. Oh, I'm so pleased that we are able to pull ourselves out of this situation, but not so happy about getting in it repeatedly. Let's see if we can't get this here this time without too much hassle. You let me pull the chain out? Nope. I think what I have to do is reverse right up with it. Oh, actually, that flicked out the back quite nicely. Right, let's get that over there. Hit X to connect it up. Start up the tractor. Press Y to do the automatic steering. And then pull it out of the field. Back down to the other end and get things running again. This is ridiculous. Back out onto the road again, and there we go. We'll stop that. There we are, and disconnect it. Right, and hopefully this now is not gonna get stuck too much more, because things should start drying out and the mud start getting less deep. I think we've left the engine on. Yeah, let's turn the engine off in the Massey and get back out in the field in the Vulture and get the rest of these carrots lifted. In fact, I can already see that we are no longer over the wheel rims. So yeah, this is already drying out quite nicely. Unbelievably, more rain has suddenly been forecast. We're looking at getting damp again. And having a look at the forecast, thankfully it's not till 8 p.m. this evening, but I don't know what the next 2 days are going to hold. And it hasn't taken long for the ground to completely dry out. We have no sinking at all now, and we can just crack on and clear these carrots out. We're making such good progress. We might actually get these finished today, which would be absolutely fantastic news. It is just the whole thing of getting them dropped off and picked up with the Merlot. But we can do that next time. We can go into November doing that and get these all cleared off. It is just fantastic to see so many carrots coming off this field. This is going to make a big dent in that loan. Something that's dawned on me with doing carrots is that if you're looking for something that's going to make you about as much money as it would take you the time to harvest several fields of grain, so your barley, your wheat, your canola, but you've got limited space like we have here with only having this many fields. Carrots are a really good way to go. It takes you a while to harvest them, but the amount you make off them is humongous. And this is the thing. They take the time to do, but it's the space. You don't have to go out and spend a huge amount of money on a huge field to make a load of money from a crop. It does take the time to do it. If you think about it, we've been spending 3 days on here. I think this is our 3rd day on these carrots. And yeah, and think how much you can actually get harvested with a combine in that time. But you won't make much more. You make sort of 30 grand maybe. I think even less off a field this size. I think you'd make about 20. I reckon we're going to make somewhere between 60 and 80 with the carrots. In fact, looking at the current carrots best price, yeah, we're looking to make 50 grand off the carrots. And we've not finished the field yet. We could easily make 60,000 off here, if not more. We're back to doing a boxer row. We are getting a really good yield out of here, and we have knocked out the majority of this field at this moment. We've got this big triangular bit left to do, and I think that's probably what we're going to end up finishing off on here and completing that. I really want to get these carrots done and dusted now, so these 2 days I think are going to be our final push for it. With any luck, we won't have an issue with the rain tomorrow. It might be a nice dry day. That would be good. I don't know how dry it's going to be. The forecast is not good. The forecast is for rain, but that can be anything from just a little bit of a flatter to a full-on full day of rain. If it is a full-on full day of rain, we will probably have a crack at something else so that we can get these carrots out when it's a little bit drier and we're not having to get the tractor pulled out all the time. But yeah, we've got nearly £60,000 worth of carrots, I think, on this field. Possibly a little bit higher than that. And we have only got one more month to get them lifted. Just coming up to 6 o'clock, and it's getting quite hard to see what we're doing here on the farm. The darkness with the clouds cover is really bad. We have got all of the area that we opened up today done, along with either side of the tree. And that is despite the difficulty we had with everything, with the rain and the tractor getting stuck and needing to pull it out several times. So we got a little bit left to do, but for today, I think that is probably another nice full box to finish things off. So we'll turn this off, we'll unload that box, and that is the perfect place for us to finish off for today. So yeah, we'll be picking this up next time. Hopefully we'll be able to knock the rest of this field out, and we'll start to look at what we're going to be doing to finish things off. For now though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.